I'm Alexis.
And I'm Tiffany, and we're the hosts of Legit KidLit, a video series where we get to see into the secret and silly lives of authors and illustrators.
We love to celebrate and promote books, but most of all, we want to say hey to all you readers out there trying to find that right book for you. We hope that you can find some new reads after today.
Today, we welcome artist, picture book author, and illustrator Jeni Chen. Her debut novel, Emmet's Box, was recently published by The Little Press. Emmet loves to paint, but grown-ups think he should spend his time doing more important things. When Emmet stops doing what he loves, color disappears from his world. What does Emmet discover from himself in order to bring color back into his life? Follow Emmet through his journey towards self-discovery. Hi, Jeni. Welcome to Legit KidLit. We're so excited to get to talk with you and to learn more about Emmet's Box.
Hi, Tiffany and Alexis. Thank you for having me on this Legit KidLit episode.
When did you first realize that you could draw and make art?
Yeah, that was a very memorable moment for me. I think I was in preschool at the time, and then we were all drawing in class on our table, and this new teacher, he came in, and then after a while he kind of pulled me aside and then asked me to sit in a separate area all by myself. I feel like it was like a hallway with no one else and I'm being punished. So later I asked him why am I here alone by myself? And then he told me that I'm good at drawing, so I need an easel, like an upright easel. And I didn't know what that was. I just thought it was weird to draw upright, not on my table. And then later he brought in another kid to sit with me, beside me. He has his own easel, and then I was like, okay, I have friends now, I'm fine.
What inspired you to write Emmet's Box?
Yeah, that's a great question. So I was inspired by my son, who was 5 at the time. You know how children always wake up in the morning so energized, they are so excited for the day and they just can't wait to wake up. And then at night, even though they're so tired, they still don't want to go to bed. They're like, I want to keep living and enjoying life. So that's kind of the joy of being alive that I want to find in my own life. And then also as a volunteer at my local art gallery, I see how creative and brilliant kids are, and they just try things, try new things. They're not afraid of making mistakes, and they are so creative. And then I'm always excited to see the different things that kids can make. They all make different kind of things, even though they are in the same class, and that's really exciting. And but sometimes I see parents, they come in and they tell kids oh, you should do it this way, not that way. This is how you should draw it, and not that way. And then I feel I want kids to follow their heart and then kind of always have that spark, that the energy, the joy that they have for life. Yeah, so that's my inspiration.
Do you have a favorite picture or line from your book?
Yeah, I have many favorites. I cannot pick one. They're kind of like my babies. I cannot pick one favorite. But I think I do have a favorite line, which is he remembered what made him feel alive. So I'm a big fan of Joseph Campbell, and then he says something like, we are not looking for the meaning of life, but the feeling of being alive. So before I wrote the book, I kept asking me this question. I asked myself this question, what makes me feel the most alive? And then so I guess that's kind of my inspiration too, from Joseph Campbell. Highly recommended.
What is your hope for anyone who reads Emmet's story?
Okay, my hope for anyone who reads Emmet's story is that they will find this aliveness, this spark within themselves, and then always treasure it, like take good care of it, and then always remember it. Yes.
I noticed that there's a lot of really cool stuff on your website. There's info on author visits, Lunar Fest card making workshop, an art journaling for beginners video. You have your personal blog, activity sheets, and more. What do you do when you're not writing?
Yeah, can I tell you, sometimes I draw comics to relax. Yeah, and then other than that, I love watching movies, listening to music, and then just spending time with my family. Now that spring is coming, like I enjoy walking and hiking outdoors in nature. Yeah, nature is my inspiration too.
Do you have any upcoming projects?
Right now, I'm working on some public art projects. I'm designing some artwork for a new fence around a construction site for a new SkyTrain station. Looking forward to seeing the artwork being installed. And then I'm always applying to new artist grants, which is a lot of writing, a lot.
Fill in the blank. Life would be boring without blank.
Life would be boring without food and the people to enjoy the food with.
Could you share some of your words of wisdom with our viewers in just 4 words or less?
Follow your bliss.
Jeni, thanks so much for hanging out with us today and talking with us about Emmet's box. We're so excited to share it with readers. I know that they're going to love it. We love it. And, best of luck on your upcoming projects. Thanks. See ya. Bye. Head over to our Twitter for a book giveaway.